Hi guys, in today's video, I'm going to be discussing all the trigonometry and circular measure rules. So now I'm going to start with circular measure. So when you have radians, so you only need to know the formulas for radians. So when you have radians, the length of the arc is L equals R theta, and the area of the sector is 1 by 2 R square theta, where theta is an angle and R is the radius. Now let's look at the sine rule. If we have a triangle like this is A, this is B, and this is C. Small a, small b, and small c. Then we have sine A by small a equals sine B by small b equals sine C by small c. So that's how easy it is. So this is the sine rule. Now let's move to the cos rule. Say we have the same triangle and we have to find what A is, say. A will be the length of this A. A square will be equal to B square plus C square minus 2 into B into C into cos of A. So A squared this side is equal to this side square plus this side square minus 2BC into cos A. And now if we have to find the angle, say cos A, we can always just switch this around to find it. Now let's look at the area of a triangle. The area of a triangle, say we have the same triangle, it is half AB sine C. So for this, you always have to have two sides and the angle between the two sides. So you see the angle C is in between A and B. So it's half AB sine C, or it can also be half into BC sine A. So it can be any of the three values. So now these are all the formulas you have to know for circular measure. Now I'm going to be moving on to the trigonometry formulas. So the first thing you need to know is sine is opposite over adjacent. Sorry, opposite over hypotenuse. Second. Opposite over hypotenuse. Cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. And tan is opposite over adjacent. So these are the three basic rules you must know. Now, cosec, say cosec of theta is 1 by sine theta. Sec theta is 1 by cos theta. And cot theta is 1 by tan theta. So cosec is 1 by sine, so the reciprocal. Sec theta is 1 by cos and cot theta is 1 by tan. Now let's look at some co-function identity. Sine of any value, say an angle A, this is equal to cos of 90 minus A. So sine of any angle will be cos of 90 minus that angle. Say you have sine 40, cos, it'll be cos 50, 90 minus 40. And tan A equals cot 90 minus A. Sec A equals cosec 90 minus A. And the reciprocal of this as well. So cosec A is sec 90 minus A. And then cos A will be sine 90 minus A. Cosec A will be sec 90 minus A. And then finally, cot A will be tan 90 minus A. So these are the co-function identities which you must know. These don't get tested too often, but it's still really good to know that. And now let's look at some more formulas in trigonometry. So another thing you must know is that if we have a graph like this, all ASTC, this is the ASTC rule. So sine, cos, and tan are positive in the first quadrant. This is the first quadrant. Only sine is positive in the second quadrant. That means tan and cos are negative. In the third quadrant, only tan is positive. And in the fourth quadrant, only cos is positive. Now let's look at some of the rules you must know for proofs. So sine square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. So that is the first rule you must know. And we can also shift this. We can also write this as sine square A equals 1 minus cos square A, or vice versa. Now cot square A plus 1 equals cosec square A. Cot square A plus 1 is cosec square A, and 1 plus tan square A is equal to sec square A. So this is the last formula. So these three are the formulas you must know for proofs. Another formula you should know is that tan theta is equal to sine theta by cos theta. So tan theta can be written as sine theta by cos theta. So hence, since cot theta is the reciprocal, since cot theta is 1 by tan theta, it can be written as cos theta by sine theta. So now let's look at some of the double angle formulas. Sine 2a. Sine 2a is 2 sine a cos a. Cos 2a. Cos 2a is cos square a minus sine square a. So there are three different formulas for this. Cos 2a can be cos square a minus sine square a. That is the first case. Or it can be 1 minus 2 sine square a. Or it can be written as 2 cos square a, 2 cos square a minus 1. So these are the three values which it can be. So cos 2a can be these three. Finally, let's look at tan 2a. Tan 2a. Tan 2a can be written as 2 tan a divided by 1 minus tan square a. So sine 2a is 2 sine a cos a. And this is for cos 2a, these three. And tan 2a is 2 tan a divided by 1 minus tan square a. So now let's look at some reference angles. Reference angles, say theta is 50. What is theta dash? That is the reference angle. Theta dash will also be 50, as they're always acute angles. And what about 120? For 120, we do 180 minus 120, which is 60. And vice versa. So you can keep doing it like this to find the values of reference angles. Now I'm going to go over one proof in trigonometry. We have to prove that tan square theta is equal to 1 by cos square theta minus 1. So I'm just doing one question so that you guys understand. So we have to prove that this is equal to this. So we know that tan theta is sine theta by cos theta. So tan square theta will be sine square theta by cos square theta. This will be equal to 1 by cos square theta minus 1. Now if we move this to the other side, we get. So first we can do LCM on this side. So we do sine square theta divided by cos square theta equals 1 minus cos square theta divided by cos square theta. And what is 1 minus cos square theta? We know that sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So this is also sine square theta. Or instead of using the other side, actually, what we can do is we can take this to this side. So this becomes sine square theta. 1 second. I'll just erase this. This becomes sine square theta divided by cos square theta minus 1 by cos square theta minus 1. Or what we can do instead is we can also expand it. So there are 3 ways in which you can do this. Once you do this, you can solve it. Or after that, what you can do is you can do this. Sine square theta is 1 minus cos square theta divided by cos square theta. So this is the next step. So now this can be written as 1 by cos square theta minus cos square theta by cos square theta, which is 1. Hence, we proved that this is equal to this. But I would advise you to use this method as it is more suitable. Because like usually you're not allowed to like take it from the other side. So, okay, that's it for today's video, guys. In today's video, I discussed the circular measures, the formulas in circular measures and trigonometry. And I also explained one proof. Thank you.